Okay, here we are in Assetto Corsa again at Race City Motorsports Park on the road course. I'm going to do a short 6-lap race against AI. We're driving the VRC modding team's Chevrolet 19, I think it's called, or Chevrolet 18. Anyways, it's based on the IMSA class, the IMSA GTO class Camaro. My intention is for it to represent the Players Challenge Cup Camaros and Firebirds of the late 80s and early 90s that race at Race City Speedway. Obviously, this is far more purpose-built race car than those ones were. Those were basically showroom model Camaros and Firebirds, even on street tires. These are much faster, much more violent, but they look cool on track. They're period correct, and it makes for some exciting racing. I'm going to do a bit of a qualifying session. I'm not going to bother showing it so we can get straight into the race, but we'll see how I qualify. Alright, so we didn't get a very good qualifying session there. I qualified in 17th. One of my best laps I had going there, I got spun into the carousel section at the north end of the track. Didn't go so well, but try and make the most of it. So 6 laps against AI. It's a standing start. I don't think that's the norm for the Players Challenge Cup. I do know the Formula Atlantic Series did do standing starts, but standing starts is all Assetto Corsa has to offer. So here we go. Now on the races that I watched on YouTube, recordings from TV back in the late 70s and early 90s, it's often a bit of a messy start on the front straightaway, resulting in some spins going right after this wall ends. There's 2 races where cars would spin out across the track, sometimes multiple cars. One of the races was even a red flag due to it. Let's see if we can get a cleaner getaway here. I'm leaving lots of room for the AI because the first lap is often really dicey. So let's just rely on survival instincts for the first lap. Really tempting to burn up the inside there and try and get ahead of these guys, but I just know that it's going to cause trouble if I try and make moves like that this early. Down another position. Darn. I'm not letting this guy through. Now, the concrete walls in this area, like I mentioned in my other video, the AI tends to be quite brave of them, so let's see how they will see how well they make it sneaking their way onto the front straightaway. So far, so good. Alright, that's 1 lap down. Oh, one person hit the wall there. Whoa! AI braking for it. Take advantage of that a little bit. Off the racing line. I don't think I'm going to get this guy, but I got one person there. Oh, he got me back through turn 1. Sorry, I'm really concentrating here. Can't bring myself to break concentration to commentate on this. Okay, I think we have some breathing room for a little while here. One thing that was kind of interesting that I found in my research for building this track, there's an interview in 1990, I think it was 1990, it might have been 8 or 9, with one of the drivers that raced in the Players Challenge Series. Some of you might recognize the name. Richard Dean Anderson raced in the Players Challenge Series. And if you're not familiar with that name, one name you probably are familiar with, MacGyver. Richard Dean Anderson played MacGyver in the original series, not the crappy new series, of course. I'm not too familiar with that show. I grew up watching Stargate SG-1 though, and he played Colonel Jack O'Neill in that. And upon further research later on, I found out that Richard Dean Anderson also had the Players Challenge series as a backdrop for one of the episodes of MacGyver. It was called Collision Course. Now, one wasn't filmed at Race City. It was filmed at a track in British Columbia. I think it was something about one of the driver's brakes were sabotaged, and MacGyver has to fix it, and MacGyver ends up driving in the race. I don't know much more than that, but there's some clips from it on YouTube, and it was kind of cool to see. Alright, back onto the front straight. Oh, a little bit of rubbing on the concrete wall there. That might slow them down just enough, maybe me to get another position back. He's going to hit the wall. Yikes! Like I said, it often results in some pretty spectacular crashes with how brave they get with the concrete barriers here. We're up one position so far. Not doing too great in terms of climbing up the leaderboard, but let's see if, as the race progresses, I can make up some more spots. It's a little bit easier when there's more breathing room. The track is just so crowded, and the AI, especially with these cars, seems to get quite aggressive. A little bit hot for the chicane there, almost lost it, but I managed to hang on. Let's see if I can get them through the carousel. Get right up on their bumper. I think they got a better getaway than I did, but I was right there. 2 laps to go. I think I said the last lap was lap 3. That was actually a lap 4. Just fighting for traction, trying to get the better of them. I'm certain I can get them, but if there's just a little bit more traction, maybe here. Not quite. I'll try and get the drop out of them. Drop on them out of the chicane. If I can get the power down. I'm sticking with them, but not gaining any ground though. Oh, a little bit of contact there. That was rude of me, but I'm taking the position anyways. Oh, he's still right there. Alright, up 2 spots. Let's see if I can get one more on the last lap. No, he's trying to take it back. Stay behind me there, man. I think he got my slipstream. Let's see if I can outbrake him. Yes. A little bit of rubbing again, sorry. Oh, that's not how I planned it. He spun off into the grass. Another rude pass on my part. Let's see what I can do with this last guy in the final section of the track. Oh man, 3 passes in a row. Entirely my fault for spinning them out. That doesn't look good. I guess I had that coming. I think I'm gonna fall down to last place. Oh, not down to last place. Well. That was a mess. But there it is, 6 laps against AI. This track is a ton of fun. These cars are particularly challenging, especially with the way the AI drives. But anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the video on Race City Speedway itself. I'll make sure there's a link at the end of the video here. And also, I'm going to have a oval race video as well. Alright, thanks again. See you next time.